Hello friends, it's story time again with Round Door. I'm Lancy. Kat, you look like you're daydreaming. What are you thinking about?
I'm debating whether to have an egg pancake or a sandwich for breakfast tomorrow. I've changed my mind 3 times already, and I still can't decide.
Changing your mind back and forth like that is exactly what today's story is about.
Wow, really? What is today's story?
It's called 朝三暮四, or 3 in the morning, 4 at night. Is there a difference between 3 in the morning and 4 at night? Or 4 in the morning and 3 at night? Once we finish the story, we'll know. In a village at the foot of a mountain, there lived a man everyone called the Monkey Keeper. Everyone in the village knew who he was. While other families kept chickens, ducks, and dogs, he was different. His heart belonged only to monkeys. He kept at least 40 or 50 monkeys. Some had brownish fur, some were more gray, and a few of the younger ones were still learning to climb trees. Their round eyes observed this way and that, and whenever they spotted someone, they would scamper over for a sniff. From morning to night, the Monkey Keeper was busy looking after them. He often hurried up the hill behind his house to gather the acorns that had dropped from the oak trees. Acorns are the nuts of the forest, with hard little shells, but the monkeys simply loved them, crunching away with great gusto. He dried the acorns he collected in the sun and stored them in a big bamboo basket. Every day when mealtime came, he would walk into the courtyard and clap his hands twice.
Come on now, it's time to eat.
The moment that call rang out, the whole troop sprang into motion. Some slid down from the trees, some bounced off the rooftop, and others wriggled out of the bushes. They crowded around the Monkey Keeper, some leaping onto his shoulders, some tugging at the hem of his clothes. Their loud voices were persistent, as if every one of them were trying to talk over the others. With one hand, the Monkey Keeper patted the little monkeys' heads, and with the other, he placed acorns into their tiny palms.
Here you go, Blossom. This one's for you. Slow down, Ash. Don't fight over it with the others.
After raising them for so many years, the Monkey Keeper could even understand their calls. Which one was angry, which one was being affectionate, which one was hungry. He knew the instant he heard it. The monkeys were attached to him too. The moment he sat down on a rock, 2 or 3 would climb onto his lap and doze against him. Life went on this way, and the Monkey Keeper was content. But after a while, he began to feel that something wasn't quite right. What was the matter, you might ask? It was the acorns. Over time, there were fewer and fewer remaining. That autumn, as luck would have it, no rain fell, and the oak trees on the mountain bore less than half the nuts they usually did. The Monkey Keeper made trip after trip up the hill, yet still couldn't fill his basket. He crouched down and counted again and again. At the old rate of 8 acorns per monkey each day, his stores would run dry long before the new year. The Monkey Keeper sat on the wooden steps by his door, chin in his hands and brow furrowed.
This won't do. If things go on like this, once winter comes, none of us will have anything to eat.
He thought it over and over, and at last came up with a plan. To cut back the daily acorns just a little. Counting on his fingers again and again, he worked out that if each monkey went from 8 acorns a day down to 7, the amount saved would be just enough to last until spring. But there was a problem. Believe it or not, these monkeys were sharper than most people. And if he told them straight out that they'd be eating less from tomorrow on, the whole courtyard was sure to erupt in disarray. The Monkey Keeper thought all night long, and finally came up with an idea. Early the next morning, the Monkey Keeper stood in the middle of the courtyard and called all the monkeys over. They sat obediently in a circle, some scratching their ears, some tilting their heads, every pair of eyes fixed on him, as if waiting for him to announce something important. The Monkey Keeper cleared his throat and slowly began.
Good monkeys, I have something to talk over with you. Starting tomorrow, I'll give you 3 acorns each morning and 4 acorns each evening. How does that sound?
No sooner had he finished speaking than the whole troop blew up. They jumped up and down, some shaking their heads, some flinging acorn shells to the ground. Even Blossom, usually the most affectionate of them all, was so cross that her tail stood straight up. She glared at the monkey keeper as if to say,
That's too few! 3 in the morning? How is that ever enough?
Watching all this, the monkey keeper chuckled quietly to himself. He had guessed all along that the monkeys would be unhappy, and that was exactly what he wanted. He deliberately knit his brow, put on a troubled face, and spoke again.
All right. I'll do it differently. Starting tomorrow, I'll give you 4 acorns each morning and 3 acorns each evening. Surely that will do?
This time, when the monkeys heard there would be 4 in the morning, their eyes lit up at once. They patted one another on the shoulder, some spinning in circles, some throwing both hands in the air, shrieking and leaping. Blossom, who had been furious only a moment before, hopped right onto the monkey keeper's lap and sat down, good as gold. The whole troop chittered without stopping, as if to say,
This one's better!
This one's better.
This one's better! 4 in the morning? What a deal!
What a deal.
The monkey keeper stroked his beard, smiling so broadly his eyes nearly disappeared. In truth, whether it was 3 in the morning and 4 at night, or 4 in the morning and 3 at night, the total still came to 7. The monkeys only thought they were getting more. And here's the funny part. The instant the little monkeys heard they could eat 4 in the morning, they were beside themselves with joy and paid no attention to the evening number at all. From that day on, the monkey keeper followed this plan, handing out 4 acorns each morning and 3 each evening. The monkeys ate happily, and he managed to stretch his acorns just as he'd hoped. Later, when winter came and the wind howled fiercely outside, not a single monkey in his home went hungry. Later, this story spread far and wide and slowly became a 4-character idiom. 朝三暮四. 朝 means morning, and 暮 means evening. Originally, these 4 characters described how the order had changed while the total stayed exactly the same, poking gentle fun at people who are easily fooled by appearances. Nowadays, 朝三暮四 has taken on an extra layer of meaning. We also use it to describe someone whose mind keeps changing, whose ideas jump all over the place. Today, they say they like this. Tomorrow, they switch to that. Something they promised, a few days later, they go back on. When we meet a person like that, we'll say, there they go again, 3 in the morning and 4 at night.
Ha, those little monkeys are just too cute. They got tricked by the monkey keeper and were still so happy about it.
Right? The numbers were exactly the same. He just swapped the order, and they were over the moon. That's the most amusing thing about 朝三暮四.
So, how can we use this idiom ourselves?
Let me give an example. Say your little brother announced yesterday that he wants to be a doctor when he grows up. Today, he wants to be an astronaut. And tomorrow, he might change his mind again. Mom would laugh and call him 朝三暮四.
I get it. Like a classmate who 1 minute wants to join the art club and the next minute wants to join the soccer team. The teacher might say he's 朝三暮四 too.
Exactly. If you keep changing your mind about what you're doing and can't settle down, that counts as 朝三暮四 as well. So friends, think things through before you decide. That way, you won't end up like that troop of monkeys, fooled by a couple of numbers.
That's all for today's story. Thank you for listening, friends, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.